Alright everybody, this is a light test on the Franklin. I got the board on my workbench that I'm using for the Franklin. I'm not using the board that's available. I do have it. I want to say that I'm a little offended. I did not say that I fried the board. I said I might have fried the board. I just want to clear that up. People watch my videos, they should pay attention on how I say things. I did not burn up the board. I don't have the time and patience working third shift to fiddle-faddle with the board. I watched a guy named Lou on his channel when he built the Franklin 2 years ago, and the board I got right here is the exact same board he used. I should have went this way at the beginning of getting the board for the Franklin, but I didn't. I went ahead and bought the other board. Came into some complications, and I'll say it again. I did not burn up the board. I don't have the time to fiddle-faddle with it to even see if I did fry the board. But right now, as I'm saying it on this video, I didn't burn it up. I ain't got the time to fiddle-faddle with it. I wanted something that's user-friendly, and that's exactly what this board is. It don't take a rocket scientist to figure it out. The instructions are pretty good to the letter. You got to follow it. You can see here, it's not that hard to hook up. I got a nacelle hooked up, and I have the upper saucer section. I've got the navs already in the upper saucer section. They work fine, and the nacelle works fine as well. I am going to point out that right here, if I can get the camera right here, this terminal right here where I'm pointing at is the power, but you can also buy the board for the remote. I may do that so I can control the motion of the nacelles. Not sure yet. I'll have to look into it. But on this side here, you can see is where I have the nacelle hooked up. Over on this terminal, I have the nav lights. Everything's working fine. I'll go ahead and hook up the power, or turn the power on. I got it set at 9 volts. You see right here, 9 volts. I'll turn the overhead light off. You can see right there, that nacelle looks pretty cool. Working just fine. Nav lights are working fine too. Get it in frame here. They're working just fine. Everything's looking good. Still got to do the interior lighting. That'll be next. Also on this terminal, on this side here, I have it for the what do you call it? On terminal 8, it's for the I should have looked at the instructions before I started on this. If I can find it here real quick. It's for the effect on the lower saucer section. I can find it here real quick, which I can't, of course. It still has the same effect that the board that you can buy for the Franklin. I was looking at it here a minute ago for number 8 on the terminal. Let's see. The thrusters. That's what I couldn't think of. There's a connection on this terminal number 8 for the thrusters. Couldn't think of the word, so I'm going to go ahead and bump this up to 12 or close to 12. It seems like the effect works a little bit better, even though I can't control the nacelle. But I'll work on that. Maybe I'll get that extra board so I can control the speed of the nacelle. But right now I'm happy with the results. Ralph needs to come out with more boards like this to be user friendly. Like I said, the shift I'm working, I just don't have the time and patience to fiddle-faddle with the other board. Right now I'm happy with the results with this one. Like I said, nav lights are working fine. You can see here. And then the cell's looking pretty cool. I just wanted to do a light test on this, and then I'll take it to the next step. I'll start working on the Franklin. But I'll say it again one more time. I wish when people watch my videos that they pay attention to what I'm saying. I did not fry the board. I don't have the time and patience to see if I did fry the board to see if it still works. I did fiddle-faddle around with it for the last 2 weeks working on my tank, and it still works with the nacelles, so I'm not saying that it doesn't work. I just don't have the time to mess around with it. That's why I paid attention to what Lou used. This is the board he used. He did use another board, and that's the board probably I'll have to get for the remote. But for right now, where I stand with this, I'm happy with the results. I figured I'd give everybody a look at this. The cell's looking pretty cool. I like the effect. The navs are working fine. So I'm going to go ahead and call this a wrap for this light test. I'd like to thank my subscribers. I'd like to thank everybody for watching. Be safe out there, and I'll talk with everybody later.